Stop 11. The Cathedral Basilica Genealogy. While the French Huguenots who arrived in Jacksonville in 1562 had slaves, they did not have records of them. The Spanish, on the other hand, baptized all of their slaves as Catholic, and this created a long record of marriages, births, and deaths. This is the first church in the United States of America. Established in 1565 when Pedro Menendez erected the first chapel at Nombre de Dios. It holds the records of the first African and European people to come to these shores, and it doesn't stop here. The Catholic Church is worldwide, and so are their records. Anywhere there was a Catholic mission, there should be church records. Haiti, Africa, the islands, Europe, anywhere. They have recently launched an online database, as well called the Catholic Heritage Archive, available on Ancestry and other genealogy sites. With all that said, the birth certificate of the first Black child born in this country is inside that building. Her name was Estabana, and she was born here in 1595. She would have been 29 years old by the time William Tucker was born in Jamestown, Virginia in 1624. William is usually listed as the first Black child born in the U.S. If you were walking north from here up St. George Street in 1911, you would pass the Carter Sisters Hair Salon, Fannie Hall's Manicure Services, and Ida B. Perno had a manicure shop at the other end, about where the Milltop Tavern is now. All Black-owned businesses in an area that on the surface would have looked very integrated already. Mrs. Perno's son, Theodore McManus, was involved in another piece of Black history involving the cathedral here. He was a decorated member of the Knights of St. John. If you have not heard of them, they are the first in a number of medieval religious military orders founded in Jerusalem around 1080 AD by the Catholic Church. Their main goals were to take care of the sick and poor regardless of race or religion. Around 1148 AD, their goals switched to training knights for the Crusades against non-Catholics worldwide. But the Knights of St. John would create chapters in South Africa as early as 1891, with later chapters in Ghana, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Monrovia, and more. Today, the mostly African-American order still exists. They build hospitals and provide care for the sick. Speaking of churches, that will be our next stop. The First African Methodist Episcopal Church in St. Augustine. It has been gone for a long time, but the story still exists, as does the memories of the area. Please continue north to Treasury and St. George Street.